arrive in Mallorca in spring, an island with turquoise waters, secret coves, lush green foliage, rock mountains, picturesque village, and a vibrant capital city. It combines history, culture, and alluring beach lifestyle with fantastic natural beauty to create one of the most glamorous spots in the Mediterranean Sea. Besides the sun-drenched beaches, the mountain range is recognized as a World Heritage Site for the ancient agricultural techniques. What really makes Mallorca the famous travel destination is its versatility. Here, we want to share with you our wonderful week-long journey exploring the lush interior as well as the dramatic coastline on this island. Starting from the interior of the largest island of Spain, we're led by the narrow roads to our rural retreat at this beautiful pink villa. The property is surrounded by rich agriculture and farmlands that produce olives, mushrooms, pumpkins, wine, and honey. Then we continue exploring into the north, reaching Fornalux, an ancient village located deep within the Serra de Tramontana mountains. We spend a couple of hours just walk up and down the stone steps and navigate through the charming lanes in this prettiest village in Spain. After a nice break, we settle into the traditional style townhouse with the famous green Mallorcan shutters in Soller. Besides the stunning mountain view, this vacation home was beyond our decor goals, from charming staircase, tile floors to the lush and open backyard. Later on, we cruised along the street in Soller to admire the architecture around town and the impressive church of San Bartolomeo that dominates the town square. The attractive old town comes alive on Saturdays when the local market takes place. We got to taste many special fruits, ingredients, and discover interesting crafts and products. Soller is also a place where many artists choose to visit and live back in the days. You could easily spot modernist artworks by Picasso, Miro, Matisse, and more in the museums here. Before we ran out of energy, we jump on the vintage tram that runs from the old town to Port de Soller. The vintage tram started the service dating back to 1912, and the journey is the experience itself as it passes through wonderful scenic countryside before arriving at the lively seaside part of the town. The beautiful nature harbor catered to many beach restaurants and activities such as boat trips and scuba diving with a completely different vibe from the old town. Speaking of boat trips, we put off the yacht with our captain, starting viewing the island from a different perspective. Many parts of the coastline are covered with vacation homes that force unique scenery by the sea. We started our beach hopping under the sun from the heavenly Calos de Moro, composed with turquoise water and hidden white sand beach, and Cala Samunia next door with charming boathouses and caves. Next is the glorious Amarado Beach surrounded by cliffs and pine forests. And there's also Cala Baya Bufa between the steep limestone cliffs and rocks. There are plenty of varieties and characters from each beach indeed. From the sea level to underground, we enter the Dragon Caves in the east of Mallorca. These caves have formed by water being forced through the entrance from the Mediterranean Sea that may date back to 20 million years ago. The formation and roof details were truly mesmerizing. Before ending the tour with a short boat ride, you will enjoy a concert at the underground lake motel with classical music which has been offered since 1935. The entire experience was just surreal and unforgettable. After the adventures, we came to the capital, Palma de Mallorca. The night started with the incredible backdrop of the iconic Gothic cathedral, La Seu. The city is vibrant, stylish, and intimate, yet bursting with life. After indulging ourselves with the famous Iberico ham, we dive into the traditional eateries in the back streets and the seafront of Palma, searching for seafood, Spanish paella, and fideuà. There was no better way to end the night with these amazing gastronomic experiences. On our last day, we completely fell in love with the dramatic scenery at Cape de Formentor. This wild peninsula has breathtaking view with its cliffs that are 400 meters tall jut into the sea at the northeast tip of the island. There's also a watchtower on the other peak where you can see the bays of Palenka and Alcudia. We finished our last hike at the mouth of Calamagrinia, standing at the edge of the sea receiving energy from nature and waves. In the meantime, we made ourselves a promise that we'll return to this paradise for more.